Greetings everybody, my name's Kuromaho and today we are going to read another creepypasta. Windows Movie Maker has been fighting for me. Also, I hope you liked the new intro I made for this series. Yeah, I've been starting to get back to it. Anyways, this is a creepypasta I got from the Some Ordinary Gamers wiki, aka where I get all of the creepypastas I've read so far. Whatever, as long as the creepypasta is gaming related, maybe I need to find new sources. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This creepypasta is called A10ne.exe. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to the reading. Usually, sitting outside and enjoying the sun is not my thing to do. You see, I'm a full-time gamer, and pretty much love every single one. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh wow, he's just going to tell us about some horrible life experience he had with games and tell us that he will never play them again. How cliche. I would tell you my horrible life experience with a game, but I don't think I would give up my love just like that. It's the only thing I have. I am truly alone. The game runs on Unity, and there is no way you will find it on the internet. Don't even think about it. On the weekend, I would browse the internet for cool free games until my eyes turned bloodshot. Usually, I would go on to Game Jolt, but every once in a while, I got a tiny bit adventurous. That's how I found, quote-unquote, Alone the Game. Trust me, if it sounds stupid to you. I was pretty much laughing my butt off at the same time then, so I downloaded it and found all the parts of the game in a little zip file. Control.txt, settings.txt, alone.exe, and an AVI file called A10ne watch.avi. It was about 2 minutes long, and I decided to watch it to see if it had any clues about the game inside. The video was black for 30 seconds before it zoomed in on a person in a computer chair looking at the screen. Oddly enough, it looked quite like my computer chair. And hey, it even had a can of soda on it. That's when I realized I was looking at myself. First, I sank down to my chair and was so scared that I swear that I crapped myself. But after that was over, I immediately started to rationalize the situation. Someone was watching me, that was for sure. Still, there were 3 more questions left unanswered. Who, how, and why? I looked behind me for a split second before returning to the computer screen. Unbelievable! The exe file name had changed itself. PlayNow.exe now stood before me. I knew what I had to do. I double-clicked and prepared for the worst. The game started out in a small forest, where you played as a man with a small handgun. A message popped into the screen, saying, quote, head to the house now, quote. After it said that, I looked up into the badly designed hill and found what I was looking for. Oddly enough, I learned that if you stay idle without pausing long enough, the game starts playing itself. I mean, sure, the man walks at a much slower pace and pretty much walks like a retarded child, but still, he will inch closer to the house. Halfway to the house, I began to realize similarities between my apartment and the house I was walking to in-game. Suddenly, I began to realize that whatever had stalked me had great knowledge of every detail in my area. Soon I came upon a place where all of the homeless people sleep at night, and I decided to pause there and get some rest. I quit the game and went straight to sleep. I had nightmares at night of whatever was stalking me, but I knew I had to finish the game. My musty apartment sucked, and when I woke up my neighbor was angry because there was a leak in his apartment and decided that he needed to tell the whole world about it. I got up, turned on my TV, and flipped on the news to see if anything good had happened to America. That's when I saw something that made me gag. Quote, 6 homeless people killed near waterfront, unquote. I turned off the TV and went to the bathroom, expecting to vomit my guts out. I didn't, and I immediately went to my computer to check the game. The exe name changed again, this time to notalone.exe. I was so scared that I began to cry and immediately began talking about how alone I was. How my dad died and my mom gave me up, and how I was raised in an orphanage for life because nobody wanted me. After crying, I knew I had to play the game. When I started, he had moved to the apartment doors. But this time, I couldn't move my character. I could only watch. He shot everyone in the lobby. Everyone. Then he reloaded and hopped on the elevator. 4-7. My floor. tried pausing. No use. Shutting off my PC didn't work either, as it said that I couldn't close the program. As I looked away, the door flew open and it all went black. I woke up in the ER, and he said they have caught the man who did it all to me and everyone who lost their lives. I felt like it was my fault. They said that before the killer was shot by police, and he immediately said his name, Dan Springfield, my father's name. Was that why my mother said he was brain dead? Couldn't know for sure. All I knew is that everyone was safe from him. I write this from the hospital with a laptop they gave me. Everyone seems to be going... Wait, I hear gunshots. Are they sure they killed him? I think he's coming. I'm starting to hear footsteps down the hall. Well, that was quite an interesting creepypasta. However, it wasn't really great, and it felt kind of generic. Though I am, since this is a old creepypasta, I'm sure that if the person still writes, he or she probably made stuff that is much better. But other than that, this was just made for entertainment purposes only anyways. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that episode, and happy Tuesday, everyone. Tuesday. It's 2/22/22. Anyways, goodbye, everyone, and I'll see you some other time. Later.